Karachi is the city of Qaid. It is the jewel of the country and shines brightly because it has always been the cradle of great personalities. This city is proud to be the last home to some of the dignitaries and bravest sons this country has ever produced. Now they rest peacefully in their last abode at two sites in Karachi: Army Graveyard, Chanesar Goat, and Army Graveyard CSD. These both sites are looked after by Karachi Station Headquarters. The CSD Graveyard, which is located near the CSD on Main Korangi Road, is the older of the two graveyard sites. It lies near the historical Goda Kabristan. The CSD Graveyard was established in the year 1954 and covers an area of 310 by 250 feet. It is quite well planned and is divided into 6 blocks, and each block is marked alphabetically A to F. This helps visitors to navigate themselves through the location to visit different graves. This graveyard houses 1,396 graves that have been marked numerically from 1 to 1,396 to make it convenient for visitors to the graveyard. Apart from this, there are also 100 grave spaces available for Shuhada, as well as 13 Shuhada already buried at this site. The graveyard had needed some repair and renovation work. This work included protecting the structures from rapid weathering due to the pollution from vehicular traffic on the main road. As beautification of the entrance, calligraphy painting was commissioned, which helped to improve the look of the main entrance. Plastering and using marble work done to preserve the graves and other structures. The graveyard needed proper lighting to facilitate visitors to the graveyard. Therefore, some parts that needed to be properly illuminated with globe lights installed around the graveyard. The Army Graveyard at Chanesar Goat was established in July 1998. It is located off Karachi's main artery, Shah Faisal. It has a separate block for the martyrs, the Shuhada, or E block. The construction of rows of graves in Shuhada block has been completed. And there are 1,100 graves in this graveyard, which have been marked numerically from 1 to 1,100. And each block houses 500 to 600 graves. 3 Shuhada are buried in this graveyard. And some of the dignitaries that are also buried here include ex-corps Commander Lieutenant General Muzaffar Hussain Usmani, his father, his mother, and his wife. Military authorities approved for the burial of 10 members of same family drowned in Kinjur Lake. This is last home of 7 Shuhada and family members of PIA plane crash in Karachi on May 22, 2020. Also buried in Army Graveyard, Chanesar Goat. Like at the CSD Graveyard, the main entrance has been decorated with calligraphy painting to improve its outlook. The graveyards had succumbed to the increase in salinity soil, weather conditions, and pollution. Needed some repair and maintenance only to protect the structure from the elements. These have been plastered where needed, and marble has been used on some of them to improve their structure. Installation of globe lights has also helped to improve the illumination of the location. New searchlights have been installed to keep the area properly illuminated and ensure that the structures are visible within. Army Graveyard. CSD is the last home of some national heroes and dignitaries. One such gravestone reveals the story of a brave young man who made his country proud at a very young age. Minhas was training as a pilot when he embraced martyrdom at the age of 20. Rashid Minhas was honored by the Nishan-e-Haider. Another great personality resting at the CSD graveyard is former Governor General Ghulam Muhammad, who has the honor of serving as the third Governor General of Pakistan. This graveyard also rests the patriot poet Jamiluddin Ali, who stirred the emotions of the people of Pakistan and paid tribute to the men in uniform through his numerous national songs penned during the 1965 war. Nations that preserve their history and pay tribute to their heroes are the ones that succeed. Military pays homage by taking care of their late heroes and personnel. Pakistan not only salutes its heroes but is extremely thankful for their sacrifices.